Hey guys, it's Melissa with Sunday Chats with Melissa. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day 2020. Happy Mother's Day if you're watching this on the day that I filmed it and the day that I uploaded it. Would you like a refund on 2020? I would. Oh my goodness. What a year. What a year. But I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you healthy. And here in Virginia, and I don't know where you're watching from, but we're going to start a phase 1 reopening next week. And so I don't know how exactly that's going to look and how that's going to affect everyone, but that's what's happening here in Virginia. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you can also pop over to Sunday Chats with Melissa on Instagram, and that is where I post daily, a lot of fun stuff, and I also post a couple of tutorials a week over there on IGTV. I'm only going to post my Sunday Chats here for the duration of the time that I have this channel, which will be, who knows, till I get tired of doing it, I guess, until people stop watching. But anyway, I hope you've had a great week. It's Sunday. If you follow me, you know that I started running. So today will be second week of running. I ran 3 times last week, 4 times. One time was just real brief. And then I rode my bike one day and walked one day because the weather here has been crazy and like this. So anyway, it has been good here. Let's see, what do I have to talk about today? So a few things. So I've been talking about on my Sunday chats how we need to make sure that we're doing stuff in this quarantine that we're going to come out better, that it's going to be sweeter when we come out. And I've done some things that I posted over on Instagram, like I cleaned out my closets and got rid of a lot of clothes and got rid of some shoes and just went through my kitchen cabinets. Both of my children are getting their own apartments, and so I went through my sheets and my cupboards and my garage and my appliances and my cooking stuff, and they came over the other day and took everything they wanted with them. Cups, mugs, oh my gosh, do you collect things? But so I've done that, so that was really nice. Having too much stuff requires a lot of energy. It requires moving said stuff and keeping track of it and dusting it and so so it's oftentimes very freeing to get rid of things, and getting rid of those 7 bags of clothes was so freeing to me. So I'm very thankful to come out of that with less things that I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't have things, because there's a lot of things that make our life sweeter by having them, but an abundance of anything can be tiresome. So I did that. I cleaned out my closets. It was great. I did a little tutorial over on Instagram about it all, if you're interested in that at all. And I did purchase some things this week that I felt like I needed. I have heard a lot about this Flower Light Illusion luminous makeup, especially for mature skin. So I got this in the color Nude. It's an L3, so I got that this week and I tried it, and I have to say it's what I have on now. I find that it has very nice coverage, and for me, I have been wearing makeup. I mean, I hardly wear makeup at all anymore in the last, I don't know, whenever we went to quarantine. I wear very little makeup. So for me to feel like it has nice coverage, I feel like is a good thing. And I do feel like it's light. I did layer my Confidence in a Cream underneath it. This does have an SPF of 50. You can also use regular sunscreen underneath it, especially if you find yourself to be a little dry. I also feel like this is very moisturizing. So when I put it on, I didn't feel dry at all. I've also been using this Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage. I think I had shared with you guys that I had used the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Eye Firm. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Siri. But I found this hard to use. The liquid, it's very liquidy, and it's very hard to figure out how much to use without getting that dry, cakey stuff there. This is more of like a I don't want to say it's a gel. It's not gel. It's like a cream, and you warm it up in your hands, and then you know exactly how much you have and where you're laying it down. So I've been using this all week, and I really, really like it. So I have that I've been using new. I tried the foundation that I use new. For my face today, I used stuff that I already had. I used my my Too Faced eyeshadow cream eyeshadow that came in my bunny kit that I talked about a while back, that I felt like should have come out at Easter, but it didn't. It came out in the fall. And this one is called Too Cute, or hold on, let me find it. Honey Please. Well, close. But it's beautiful. So I just have that on my lids. I don't know if you can see that. And then I used my Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. I popped open the kit and I used Honey as my crease, and then I used Let It Snow as a highlighter. I put on a tiny bit of Maybelline City Bronzer. I lined my rims with my 24/7 Urban Decay liner, and then of course I used my Superhero It. And that was it. And then I have on the Milani Iconic number 68 lipstick, which I have been really enjoying. It's kind of a, it's not messy. It's a nice red. It's not too red. It's more of a blue red. And I just put it on my bottom lip and then rub it in with my finger and then use that on my top lip so it's not messy. Because sometimes red lipsticks can be very messy. So that's all that I have on today. Those are the things that I used. So I was kind of getting overwhelmed at myself, feeling like I was not using this time wisely, this quarantine time, because I try to make the best of whatever situation I'm in. And this is not an ideal situation, but I feel like if I can make the best of it, and if good things can come out of it, then it'll be time well spent. And so I've taken up running. So I'll start week 2 this week. I'm very excited about that. I just was kind of bored with my old exercise program and just needed something new. Now I don't know what I'm going to do when it gets hot, because I'm not going to run in the heat. I'm just, I don't like being sweaty. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to find a gym or a treadmill or whatever and just have to do that. But one day at a time. That's how I'm living, one day at a time. But I felt like, I was like, oh, I just feel like I'm wasting my time. And I thought, okay, let's write down exactly what it is that you want to do during this time that you're just so hard on yourself about, that you feel like you're just not getting done. Let's write it down so that we can see it and then we can accomplish it. And it was really only like 4 things. I don't know why I just was carrying it on my shoulders. And so I wrote it down. I was like, oh, I can do that. And it was like create, and I have a painting that I want to paint, and then a book I wanted to read, a couple of books, and some of the other things I'd already done. So don't be hard on yourself. Listen, we're doing the best we can, and however you feel is right. However you're feeling is right. Don't worry about it. You're right. And tomorrow you might feel differently, and guess what? That's right too. Just is. So one of the things that I have been doing is I have been making jewelry. And a long time ago, I was making crocheted jewelry. And so here is one of the earrings that I made. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I crocheted it. And there are probably some things I will do a little differently this time around, but they're really easy to do and they're really kind of quick. So you use this number 8 cotton thread, which I already had because I had a bunch of these supplies. You just need some seed beads. I got these from the bead store 100 years ago, but you can get them from anywhere. Walmart has seed beads. And then you're going to need a hook, and this is a really small hook. You probably can't even see it. It's a number 9. It's 1.4 millimeters. And if you're like me, you're going to need some readers and a really good light, because you're going to need to be able to see. And the other thing that I find really helpful is a way to put your beads on your string. So this kind of is a piece of soft metal, for lack of a better term. It has an eye on one end, and you thread your cotton thread through that, and then you use it as a needle to get your beads, and you slide them on. So you can also use those dental floss things that you get that you can thread your dental floss through. They're really great too, and actually kind of easier than this because these eyes are really small. The dental floss has a real big opening. But I really like these. I really like them. I'm excited about it, and I want to make some bracelets this week, so I have a lot of thread already, so I'm excited about that. I did that this week. I also purchased something that I think is so cool. I've seen people do it before, but I'm always kind of a scaredy cat of things, but it is a bottle cutter. And I ordered it from Amazon, and there's so many different things that you can do with this. I mean, you can make lanterns out of it, you can make cups out of it. I have a lot of empty bottles that I would like to use to recycle. I mean, I already recycle them in like the recycling bin, but there's just so much that you can do with this. And it comes with everything you need. It comes with the gloves, it comes with the little gaskets that you put where you want to cut the jar. I don't know, scrubbing. It comes with extra blades, and it also comes with the cutter itself. So, very excited. I'm going to have to get someone who's braver than me to come over and show me how to use this, because I'm one of those people that'll do it after I watch somebody else do it. You know? I don't want to do it the first time myself. It's very scary. And I would recommend some safety glasses. It might say that in there, or some sort of eye protection. For sure. But I got that this week, and I'm very excited about it. I also bought a few other things that I just felt like I needed for the house. You know, summertime is coming. I ordered these really pretty little pots that you hang on a fence, because I come in my back door and there's a privacy fence there, and it's just kind of blank, and so they're really pretty, like little pots that I can put flowers in, and you know, just little cute little things. I also bought some for the front porch. I bought some new laundry baskets. I have a Longaberger laundry basket and a Longaberger hamper, and the little people that I have, they thought that tasted good. So anyway, I had to buy more of those because those are a mess. And what else? Just some other little small things. Not a ton of things, but I am kind of getting my house in order, rearranging, getting rid of, redoing, finding things that I couldn't find before. Just busy and didn't have time to actually look. And I was like, meh, I'm not going to look. I'll just go get another one. Who cares? I'll have 15. Who cares? Me. Okay. And then I did buy some beauty stuff this week. This is a renpure biotin and collagen. It's a thickening leave-in spray. What's really nice about this one is you can use it when it's dry, and you don't have to like crack out your dryer. So I've enjoyed using that. Also, this cake, it's called the Locksmith. It is a leave-in dry conditioner. I had to change my shampoo. I was using Win. I can't use Win when it gets warm. It's way too heavy. It is great for holding in your color and stuff like that, but I definitely could not use that during the summer. So I had to go back to my Scruples. And so that's not as moisturizing as my Win. So I got this for my ends for the times when I don't wash my hair, because I only wash my hair twice a week. That's all I want to wash it. I don't want to process it that much. I don't want to wash the color out. I don't want to do any of those things. And to be honest with you, I don't want to spend a lot of time drying it. So I only wash it a couple of times a week. And then I think, and then I had some stuff come from auto delivery from QVC. So I think I've shared with you my love of Brush Love. You just spray this right on your brush right after you use it, and rub it on a towel, or if you have one of these little numbers, you can rub it right on there, and then you can instantly use your brush. You don't have to wait for it to dry or anything like that. So that's great. And then it also comes with, a travel size one, which apparently was open. A little travel size one, but you can fill that back up. And then I have an It collection that came on auto delivery. And I think I had talked before about how if you wanted to try something, QVC was a great place to do that, because oftentimes their skincare and makeup lines come in kits. All of this was $59, and it's all came together. So this was an auto delivery. So this came with Bye Bye Foundation, full coverage moisturizer with a 50 SPF. I get it in medium. It also came with the Hello Cheekbones, the dual blush and highlighter set. I've used that plenty of times on the channel. The Bye Bye Pores blush in Love, which is a beautiful natural pink. Of course, my Superhero It mascara, which by itself is $20. And then this Genequa Love lip kit. So all of this was $60. I mean, it's a bargain. So anytime they have something like that, I always get it on auto delivery. Sometimes the colors change, sometimes they don't. This particular one does not. But it's worth it for me to just get the mascara and the foundation and the lip product, and the other products I can give away to friends, you know what I mean, who've never tried it and who would want to. So that came on auto delivery this week, so that was kind of exciting to get a little something in the mail. And I think that was about it for what I got this week. And it wasn't a ton. Nope, it wasn't a ton. Mostly stuff for outside, because this time of year I would be buying plants and I would be buying some pots and I'd be figuring out what I'm going to do outside, but I haven't quite yet made it out to buy any plants. I don't know, I need to, because we're going to have to go back out into the world. We're going to have to put our mask on and figure out what this new is, and I don't know. I need to do it, so maybe I'll do it, you know, after working hours this week or whatever, when it's not, you know, a weekend. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to go out and get some flowers for the pots that are coming, and I have this bird cage that I want to turn into like a succulent kind of garden, and I want to do a couple of those things this week. But that is all I kind of have on my agenda. Today is Mother's Day. I have no people here with me. They are busy doing things, and they texted. So there you have it. So I made myself a cake last night. I made a red velvet cake with some cream cheese icing. I made that last night. I need that like I need a hole in the head, but I did that, and I took out some yummy things to cook myself for dinner for Mother's Day. And then you know, this week I'll go and get myself some flowers and stuff like that, and just kind of, you know, make everything kind of cheery around here. But I hope that you are able to spend time with whoever you need to spend time with that needs to be honored as a mom, whether it's your wife, your ex-wife, your ex-girlfriend, your baby mama, an aunt, a grandmother, a sister, whoever it is that stood in the gap for you when you needed it, or who stood in the gap for your mom when she needed it. I certainly hope that you are able to spend some time with them today, however you're able to, whether it's on FaceTime or Zoom meeting, or if you're able to go and talk through them through their door or whatever. I am sure that they appreciate that. Let's see, where are we? Oh, the dogs are in here, and they're normally not. Normally they're out there sleeping. I have no idea. They brought a stick in from outdoors, and they are using that to tote back and forth. You would think they didn't have any toys. They do have toys. So anyway, let's see, where are we? I think we're almost... Oh, are we almost at 20 minutes? Have I been talking that long? My goodness. Okay, so let me pull up my word for the week, and I will let you guys get back to whatever it is that you are doing to celebrate today. Okay. Alright, so this is from Nania Hoffman, and it's on the Peaceful Mind, Peaceful Life Facebook. And it says, you can't control how other people receive your energy. Anything you do or say gets filtered through the lens of whatever personal stuff they are going through at that moment, which is not about you. Just keep doing your thing with as much integrity and love as possible. And I think that's such a good word for any of us who have invested time and love and compassion and surrender and unconditionalness into people who no longer appreciate it, or maybe never did. I think it's good for us to be able to think about that the way they react to you and the things that they say to you is being filtered through the lens of whatever it is in their life that they're going through right now. I know for a fact that I did the very best I could. The very best I could. And I did not leave any stone unturned for these people. And I loved them even when I didn't get it back. And I still will. I still will. But there comes a time when you have to know that the way people treat you is only going to continue if you allow it to. And so at some point you have to say, okay, all right, I guess you've forgotten all that went into our relationship. I guess you forgot all that I did for you. I haven't forgot what you did for me. I haven't forgot. I haven't. But I guess you did. Okay. All right. Well, I certainly can't do anything more about that. I'm way out of the business of begging people to like me, to want to be around me, to love me, and to be kind to me. I'm way out of the business of that. I'll never do that again. So I say to you this week, if you find yourself in that situation, ponder what you need to do. Ponder what you need to say. Ponder how you need to feel as you continue on with whatever choice you make. And when I woke up today, with so many people texting me Happy Mother's Day, people that I don't even talk to very often, people that I don't even connect with very often, and only one of them was my child. Just one. So I did something right somewhere. Somebody thought. So I thought I was an okay mom. Someone did. Okay. Well, it is time for us to scamper. I certainly hope that you have a great Mother's Day. I hope you have a great week. I hope that you do some stuff this week that's going to get us coming out of this quarantine better than we went in. And I certainly hope to see you back here again next Sunday. So until we chat again, until we see each other again, love you.